So let's talk about Super Ghost Battle. So one of the reasons why I wanted to enter the CBT test so much is because I really wanted to try fight against my own ghost and different people's ghosts, like the main man's ghost, Ni's ghost, and stuff like that. And I wandered a lot in the lobbies, fighting for people to play, finding people to play. And in Korea, I really had no idea who I was fighting against because all names were in Korean, so we really didn't know who was who, right? And I think that played into their advantage mostly because I'm pretty sure everyone was looking for Ni's ghost in order to play a different kind of Tekken that they never experienced. And one of the things that I really spend most of the time on is taking a look at my ghost through a different screen and see how he was doing against my friends while I keep finding people to play. And I always ask it for data, right? My friends fight my ghost and they say to me some weird things like, my ghost is doing full crouch down forward 4 a lot, my ghost is spamming forward 4 a lot, my ghost suddenly started to do wave dash games a lot, but my ghost still sucks at guarding. So one of the things that I noticed, and you probably noticed, is that the ghosts aren't really guarding a lot in Tekken 8, and the reasons for that are very simple. There are 3 factors that, if not checked, your ghost is still going to be bad at defense. The first one is matchup data. So you need to play against certain characters as yourself, so your ghost, when he finds these characters, he will know immediately what to do. You have to be able to guard most of the moves that are thrown at you, and when this happens, your ghost will also be able to guard the majority of the moves that are thrown at you in that matchup. And finally, you need to have a lot of playthrough, a lot of hours of playing in order for your ghost to learn the most and the majority of the things that you can do in the game, in order for the ghost to actually play like a real person. So you will not be able to see ghosts in the CBT behaving exactly like a real person at defense, because there is no way for you to mirror match your own ghost and teach him directly and punish him for the mistakes that he does. Your ghost won't be able to do that. But I had a chance to actually play my own ghost after like 6 hours of play, I believe. I switched to a different account, an account from my friend, and he switched to my console while I was on his console, and we searched for our own profiles and challenged our own ghosts. And I played against my ghost for at least 7 matches, and I lost 2 of them. And since he was really ahead in hours, he did like some really nasty stuff like wave dash mix-ups, hell sweeps, 4-4-3s that were really connecting. He was parrying, doing low parries, with punishing with can-cans, counter hit 4 into hit engager 1+2. He was doing all the things that I was doing, but he was also getting hit by things that I was getting hit by. And this was quite the experience, and it actually gives me hope that whenever this game comes out, we should be able to fight directly against our own ghosts, right? And he is going to learn directly to the point that we are going to feel like we are actually facing an actual opponent. And one of the main things that I also noticed in the CBT test while fighting my own ghost is that I started to recognize the hiccups, right? The patterns where I usually make a mistake and people like to defeat me from. For example, I like to stand back for a while, and when I notice that people aren't really approaching, I do try to build an offense from there, and either I'm going to get counter hit or the opponent will try to anticipate that and punish me. I did that against my ghost and it worked. So there was no way to tell my ghost that that was a mistake so that he could learn and actually try to do it against myself. because the ghost match against your own ghost wasn't available in the CBT system. So it's one of the things that you should be able to do over time. So I think that when this game comes out, defense from the ghost will improve just as much as players are able to guard the majority of the things that are thrown at them. And one of the easiest way that will be to actually teach your ghost how to do stuff is by playing him directly in mirror matches first, so you have an understanding of how your ghost play, how you do it, and then you're gonna have to switch characters often and fight it against your ghost, so your ghost can have an experience in matchups and learn how to block stuff, how to punish stuff, and how to actually do setups against specific characters. I know this because my friend that was playing in our lounge, he was playing against my ghost, and he said that the ghost was easy at the time, but then we matched for some matches in the arcade cabinet, and we played like 6 to 10 matches, and then when I exited and found another people to play, he continued to play my ghost, and the ghost was doing low parries, the ghost was doing sabaki parries, the ghost was doing sidestep into electrics, was guarding most of the things that he was trying to do, was avoiding even throws that he has that was working before. He was able to avoid most of the throws as well, and he was doing specific setups for specific characters as well. So character matchup is also a factor. So based on that, I can't really wait to play quite a lot more, and it's sad that this is only 3 days that will be able to do this, but when this game comes out, there is quite a lot to do in the game, and one of the things that you should be able to do it even if you don't have experience playing with character specific stuff, you can actually learn new characters this way. You play the character yourself, you play against your ghost, and you make progress by playing against your ghost in a mirror match, and then you start to switch between different ghosts of yourself or other people and learn the matchup. What can you do in specific stuff? You can explore this in the replay system when you find something that you consider like a bullshit. It's going to be amazing, guys. It's going to be amazing. So I strongly recommend this game. If you don't have a PS5, at least try to get it on PC. The game on PC is just as good as long as the specs would have the minimum requirement. The specs are great, then you will be able to experience the game. But if you are able to at least buy a PS5 and get the game, you should be able to play this game regardless. It's an amazing game, and we are going to release a lot of data regarding the ghost matches and a lot of matches that we got, the ranked matches. I played a lot. I only played for 12 hours, but I had like almost worth 100 gigabits of data just of a lot of matches for 12 hours of play. Yesterday when I played, it was really just myth because I returned to my home and my connection wasn't really great to play most people. It really sucked anyway, but it was fun and it's a fun game. Sadly that the CBT by the time I'm recording this has already over, but it was a fun experience. It's kind of sad to see it go away because I really wanted to play more. But anyway, no, we are only 3 months away from it, so let's see what they will be able to do in 3 months. So see you guys on the next video.